Let's hear it for both our other performers, okay? Let's hear it for Dan and for Peter. You both did a nice job, didn't they? Before I start, I want to thank the management for giving me such nice accommodations. I'm staying at a beautiful hotel. In fact, I'm in the honeymoon suite. I'm there with a charming couple from Buckeye. Yeah, pretty much a Charlie Sheen weekend for me, yeah. They were nice to me, though. I told them that I'm originally from Seattle, and I love seafood. So they introduced me to this Rocky Mountain oyster. Well, I tried it, and I tell you, that bull dragged me about a mile and a half. I was up in Vegas last week. I flew up there on Frontier Airlines. I think it's called Frontier Airlines because they have maps that are actually drawn up by Davy Crockett, okay? We're flying, and we hit a thing called a wind shear. Do you know what this is? It's a big pocket of air, right? The plane hits it, and we drop like 10 feet. We're still airborne when we drop, which doesn't make any sense to me because I don't even see no ducks flying out of the frickin' air, right? But we hit this pocket of air, and we drop. Scared the daylights out of me. The pilot, he'd been through it 100 times before. He thought it was funny. Got on the intercom, started laughing. This is your pilot. See what I just did? I stood up, I said, this is your passenger. Want to come on back and see what I just did? And we made a detour. Here's Frontier Airlines. We're going from Phoenix to Vegas. They took us to Denver International Airport on a stopover, right? You figure this one out. That's Denver International Airport, DIA. That should be called DOA, okay? I was ticked off. I went to the SkyCap. I said, I got 3 pieces of luggage. I want you to send that one to Detroit, that one to Chicago, that one to Toronto. He says, I can't do that. I said, you did yesterday. And our changeover flight was on Italian Airlines. Yeah, I could tell it was Italian Airlines. There was hair under the wings. Oh, come on now. Who's been to Italy? Anybody been to Italy here? Right? Okay, so you can back me up on it. It's traditional. The ladies do not shave under their arms in Italy. You know that? They put their hand on their hip. It looks like they got Don King in a headlock. It's just... And it was nice being in Denver because I tell you what, I remember when I was a little boy. I lived there till I was 7 years old. And I'll never forget, when I was 5 years old, we had a big family reunion picnic. It was great. Around 10 o'clock in the morning, my mom pulled me aside and she said, Pete, have you met some new relatives? Have you seen anything you never saw before? I said, yeah, Mama. Remember, I'm 5 years old. I said, I saw Papa kissing the neighbor lady. She said, what? I said, I saw Papa kissing the neighbor lady. Yeah, even back then, I wasn't the brightest headlight on the highway, I'll tell you. She says, you be quiet. You be quiet because later on, the rest of our relatives are going to be over, and I'm going to ask you to stand up and tell all of them exactly what you saw. I said, okay, Mom. Around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 60, 70 relatives over in the backyard playing softball, having fried chicken, potato salad, a great time. My mom says, Pete, you stand up there and tell us what you saw. I said, okay, Mama. I said, around 10 o'clock in the morning when you went to get the rest of the fixings for the picnic, neighbor lady came out and she sat in the front porch on that swing. And Papa went right over there and he sat next to her. And she goes, yes, and then? I said, and then he moved kind of close to her, and she moved close to him. Then he put his arm around her, and then she put her arm around him. Then he gave her a little kiss on the cheek, and then she gave him a kiss on the cheek, and then he took her by the hand and went in the house. And I looked in through the bedroom window, and she said, and then what? I said, well, then she did to him what you did to Uncle Lou last year at the picnic. Yeah, I got my butt kicked for that one.